How y'all young brothers doing? Right there in the black hat. You was just looking over here. You. How you doing, bro? Hey, come holler at me right quick. Come holler at me. You and your homeboys. Y'all come over here, man. Hear the word of the Lord. Read what you got.
Isaiah chapter 51, verse 23.
Bring it out.
But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee, which have said to thy soul, bow down, that we may go over. And thou hast laid thy body as the ground.
Right. Hey, how y'all doing? Come around here. Come around here. All right, my name is Benzion, bro. What's your name right here? Gabriel? Ibrahim? Okay. What's your name? KB and Ibrahim and Jonathan. All right. What we out here to do is teach our people who we are. Do y'all know who y'all are according to the Bible?
Line of Judah.
Say that again?
We call it line of Judah.
You said line of Judah. Yeah. Okay. So you said you Judah. Is that what you said, bro?
Yeah, I was from the line of Judah. I'm just asking how we from the line of Judah.
Just asking. Okay, what about you? Who are you according to the Bible?
The original.
Don't know? That's fine. That's fine. That's why we out here. What about you, bro? All right, come over here. Come closer. Look at this literature right here. Look at this sign. All right. So here in America, they call us what? Black. Your pants black, bro. What color are you? Light skin brown, right? But they call us black. They call us West Indian blacks. They call us Haitians. They call us Puerto Ricans.
Bring it out.
Cubans. Dominicans. On down, right? To the Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, and all of that, right? But what did God call us? God, you're not going to find the word African American in the Bible.
Right.
You're not going to find Puerto Rican in the Bible, Hispanic, Haitian in the Bible. So what we come out here to do is just show you that you're not African American, brother. You will be from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
You will be from the tribe of Judah, all right? And you said you was asking where we was at, where we from, right? So what do you identify? American black, or you from the islands? From here? Okay, alright. So that means what? We will be from tribe of Judah, according to the Bible. Alright, so let me prove that. Now, we're just not going to just speak. You know what I'm saying? We out here to prove all things according to the Bible. Give me Deuteronomy 28 right quick. Alright? Y'all picked the perfect time to come up and learn God's word and learn who you are according to the Bible. Alright? Y'all picked the perfect day. Right? Read what you got.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Cursed shall thou be in the city.
God said, he's speaking to the Israelites, the tribe of Judah. This is who he's talking to. He said, if you don't keep the commandments, curses what's going to happen to you. The first curse that we just read it again.
Cursed shall thou be in the city.
So take a look around. Is this a blessing that we live in? Nah. You got oil doing what? Shooting us down, right? Curse in the city, right? You got abortion clinics. You got our people out here cold, starving, hungry, homeless. God said if we don't keep the commandments, that this will happen to us, that we was going to be what?
Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
Person was going to be in the field. Now, let me tell you what happened in the 1800s. What happened in the 1800s? Slavery. Cursed shall we be in the what?
Cursed shall thou be in the field.
This is Bible prophecy. That the so-called African Americans would be going into slavery and be cursed in the fields. What field is this, bro? KP? That's the cotton field right here. We got the rice plantation, the peanut field, the tobacco field, the sugarcane field. Any field that you can think of, we was cursed in, KP. That's why we out here to teach our people. That was Bible prophecy. Have you ever went to church on Sunday? What about you, Ibrahim? What about you, Mr. Jonathan? Y'all been to church on Sunday? Have they ever told you that the black man, the reason why we went into slavery? Never. What they do? They sing, dance, and they take an offering, right? He said, do what? Take your money. But we are here to give you the real knowledge, real wisdom.
That's right.
And show you why we on the bottom of society, KP. I understood. Hey, you got the number on the back of the flyer, all right? Read what you got.
Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store.
All right, KP, he said, cursed shall be thy basket and thy stores. So do we own our own stores in our neighborhood? In our own neighborhood, yeah. Nah, because who own that? Dollar General. So-called white man. Who own this right here behind us? Corner store. White man, Arabs. Who own this tire shop right here in front of us? Either an Arab or a white man, right? Now we do got like a mom and pop store, right? Mr. Ed's, right? Mr. Ed's. Hold on one second, bro. Mr. Ed's, right? But what? Where's the chains of Mr. Ed's around here? You know what I'm saying? The chains of stores that we own. Like Kroger's, right? That's a chain, right? You got Kroger's everywhere. You see what I'm saying, Ibrahim? Yeah. Right, exactly. We only got one little Mr. Ed's Fish and Pizza House that been there since I was a little boy. Right. But God said our stores was gonna be cursed in your own neighborhood. Just down the block, you got what? Gentrification going on, and they pushing all of our people out. All right, that's what's up, bro. Give us a call, all right? They're pushing all our people out. They're putting them stacker houses up, them high-rise houses up, right? You got white folks running around here, literally jogging down here, and guess what? They're the safest people in the hood. Why JoJo and Pookie them, hey, don't rob them? But you walk down the hood, KP, you walk down the wrong street down this way, what's gonna happen? You might get shot at. You might get shot at. Because you got on black and they got on red. You got on black and they got on blue. That's a curse, bro. That's a curse. Go to verse 32.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fill with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thine hand.
We're not gonna have no might, no power, no strength to get our kids back in slavery. It says your sons and your daughters was gonna be given unto another people. Didn't that happen to us? You hit it on the head earlier. You said slavery. That happened to our four mothers and forefathers. Right. So this Bible is talking about us. It's not talking about the Arabs. It's not talking about the so-called Chinese, the Japanese. It's not talking about them.
Bring it out.
Bring it out.
Their sons and daughters weren't given to another people. Go to verse 68.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So, Egypt is a Greek word that means bondage. What's another name for bondage, KP? Slavery. So God said, read it from the top.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Into Egypt again. Egypt is a Greek word that means bondage or slavery. Again with what?
With ships.
Huh?
With ships.
With ships. Give me the ships. Right there. Ships. Ships. Bible prophecy. Who else went into slavery on cargo slave ships? Did that happen to the East Indians? It did? Okay, when? Right, that's what I'm saying. So, did it happen to the East Indians is what I'm asking. No. Did it happen to the Japanese, Chinese, the Arabs? No. Did it happen to the so-called white man? No. It didn't happen to them. Read it from the top.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Slavery again, bondage again, read.
With ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again.
So Moses is saying, hey, how I'm telling you it's going to go down, is how it's going to go down. And so in the 1900s, right, we was going to go into slavery with what? Ships. Read.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Who was sold?
Unto your enemies.
Who was sold? He was. So-called black people. Sold to who?
Unto your enemies.
Who was we sold to? Right. And what God called him? Uh-oh. Kind of got tangled up right there.
God called him.
Yeah. What God just say they are? He didn't say he was going to be sold to the white man. God said that. We ain't say that. We don't teach hate. God said that. Read.
For bond men
Slave man. Read.
and bond women, and no man shall buy you.
And no man shall save you. That's what that word means. That buy you means save you, redeem you. Now we're going to deal with something. Give me Sirach 14 and 5. Alright? So being special is certain things that we got to do. And then give me 1 Corinthians 3 and 16. Read what you got.
The book of Sirach, chapter 14, verse 5. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods.
So it says, he that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? So when y'all walked up, y'all had one fired up. Y'all had it fired up. And so that's being evil to yourself. How? Because when you flip that pack, what it say? Surgeon General, that what's gonna happen? Cancer.
Right.
Cancer. So if you don't care enough for yourself, how you gonna teach, you know what I'm saying, little JJ not to smoke and tear his lungs up, right? Same with you. How you gonna teach your younger brothers and sisters not to do it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you're doing evil to yourself. So that's something that we gotta change as a special people.
Right.
As a special people, hey, we be good to ourselves. Right? Read what you got.
He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good?
To whom will he be good? That's a question. Right? Because if you're not doing good for yourself or to yourself, are you really gonna care about the next man? The next brother? Not really. Because you know what I'm saying, you don't really value your own self. Give me that in Corinthians. Alright? This is what God says. Let's read.
1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
KP, you're the temple of God. Ibrahim, you're the temple of God. Read.
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you.
It's dwelling in you, bro, because y'all up here understanding. We're pouring into you wisdom. We're pouring into you the knowledge and understanding of this Bible. Y'all could be anywhere else. Y'all could have said, nah, we don't want to hear that.
Right.
And kept walking. But God got y'all right here.
Right.
Read.
If any man defile the temple of God,
Uh-oh, y'all the temple. He says, and if you defile your temple, read.
him shall God destroy.
Him shall God destroy with what? Cancer. Like you said, smoking. You flip the pack and tell you, you know what I'm saying? Deuteronomy 28, that goes right back to the curses, 28:61. So it says, if you defile your temple, God will destroy you. Right? And we don't want to be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to breathe. You don't want, what's called asthma. Now you walking around with an inhaler, you know. Then you got the little thing, you know what I'm saying, you got to put it on your neck.
Bring it out.
Because you got throat cancer. Right? Deuteronomy 28:61. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 61. Also every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law.
Is throat cancer written in the Bible? It's not. What about lung cancer? Is that written in the Bible? It's not. Read.
Them will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed.
Until thou be destroyed. So we got to come back and do what? Keep the commandments. I know it's not an overnight thing, but you all could do it. Plenty of us up here used to smoke. Not only cigarettes and cigars, you smoke weed and everything else. You know what I'm saying? But you can change. Y'all can change y'all life. Do y'all got any questions? While y'all standing up here, y'all got any questions? You're gonna ask us what this was. Okay. Got you. So the 12 tribes. Go to 2nd Ezra. You know what I want?
Came over here 13.
13. The 10 tribes. So the 10 tribes consist of the so-called Puerto Ricans, the Native Americans, the Ephraim, Manasseh, Simeon, Zebulun, Gad, Reuben, Asher, Issachar, Naphtali. Those are the 10 tribes. Right? And we're going to read what happened to the 10 tribes. And we was serving pagan gods. You heard of the Aztecs, right? That's Issachar. That's the so-called Mexicans today.
That's right.
They are the ancient Aztecs.
Bring it out.
They went into idolatry serving other gods. Right? Read.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 13, verse 40. Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of O.C., the king, whom Salmanassar, the king of Assyria, led away captive.
So we was in slavery to the Assyrians. This is history right here. The Assyrians led us out into exile, meaning they let us go. Read.
And he carried them over the waters, and so came they unto another land. But they took this counsel among themselves, that they would leave the multitude of the heathen, and go forth into a further country, where never mankind dwelt.
So that country where nobody was living was so-called America.
Right.
They were here first. This was their land first.
Bring it out.
Read.
That they might there keep their statutes, which they never kept in their own land. And they entered into Euphrates.
So that's how they got here. All the way from the other side of the world, they entered it to the Euphrates River. Read.
By the narrow passages of the river. For the Most High then showed signs for them, and held still the flood, till they were passed over. For through that country there was a great way to go, namely of a year and a half.
So we was all the way on the eastern hemisphere. It took a year and a half by boat for them to get over here. Read.
And the same region is called Arsareth.
Arsareth is an ancient term for America today. Give me that definition right quick. Let's give you the definition of Arsareth. Remember we said this land was named Arsareth at one point. All right, read what you got.
The definition of Arsareth, the name of the land beyond the great river, far above from the habitation of man, in which the 10 tribes of Israel will dwell, observing the laws of Moses unto the time of restoration, according to 2nd Ezra, chapter 13, verse 45. Columbus identified America with this land.
See that? Columbus identified America with the name Arsareth. Okay? That's what the name of this land was. It was called Arsareth. So give me Deuteronomy 32, and I want to say it's 8. What are the gods that came newly up? Alright? This is what happened. This is why you see sun god worship. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 17. They sacrificed.
Start at 16.
Verse 16. They provoked him to jealousy.
Provoke God to jealousy. Read.
With strange gods.
What?
Strange gods.
Luke, hold that up real quick.
Strange gods. With
Strange gods. Sun god. That's a strange god, right? Worshiping the white man. That's a strange god. White Jesus. That's a strange god. Right. You know that's false. You know that's a lie. Read.
with strange gods. With abominations provoked they him to anger. They sacrificed unto devils, not to God, to gods whom they knew not, to new gods.
To what?
To new gods.
They were serving the Most High, but then they started sacrificing to what?
To new gods.
To new gods, sun gods. That's why. Read.
Came newly up, whom your fathers feared not.
Right. They served new gods. That's why the so-called conquistadors came over here and did what? Put them in slavery. This is it right here. Look at them. That's the Mexicans right there, so-called Mexicans. And here go the conquistadors. They came and conquered them. Burnt them. Threw their babies up against the rock. Hung them. Burnt them alive. Came over here, took this land from them. Made them worship who? Fake Jesus. White Jesus.
Right.
You see our brother right here? Hey, he said, hey, what's that quote? I'd rather go to hell or something than to serve your God or whatever. The Jesuit priest threw our babies in the pit with spikes, threw our daughters down there. You see that? Look, that's a woman and a baby. Conquistadors did that to our people, bro. Hacked them. Look at that. Hacking limbs off. Because God said you was going to be cursed if you don't keep my commandments. If you serve other gods, this is the things, the atrocities that's going to happen to you. So we come out here with the wisdom, bro. We come out here with the knowledge. What did I tell you to get? 17.
The book of Leviticus chapter 26 verse 17. And I will set my face against you.
Why? Because you want to serve sun gods. You want to worship the sun, the moon, and the stars. Read.
And ye shall be slain before your enemies.
What do we see here? Our people being slain before our enemies. Read.
They that hate you shall reign over you, and ye shall flee when none pursueth you. And if you will not yet for all this hearken unto me, then I will punish you 7 times more for your sins. And I will break the pride of your power, and I will make your heaven as iron, and your earth as brass.
See that? We had it made over here on this side of the world. They had it. Gold, plenty cattle, plenty flock, plenty food, and he's broke them. Why? Because they went after other gods.
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.